Welcome in, folks. It's time now for another edition of 814 Your Health, sponsored by Penn State Health Medical Group. We're talking about the importance of having a family doctor with Dr. Germano, who's affiliated with Penn State Health Milton S. Hershey Medical Center and Penn State College of Medicine. Dr. Germano, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thanks for having me, Jordan. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, very nice to meet you. So before we get into the weeds here, why did you decide to get into family medicine?
Well, first off, I got into medicine in general because it seemed like a great job, but also had the added benefit of being able to help people. And throughout my medical school career, I had a varied interest. And so family medicine covers the whole gamut. You take care of children, take care of older folks, you take care of all different kinds of illnesses. And the main thing that I really like to focus on is preventative health.
Yeah, I mean, that's what really is the importance here of having a family doctor, is because you can, get to know somebody throughout their entire life. So why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the care that a family doctor can provide someone if they decide to go that route?
Absolutely. So, for your children, it's a way for them to have one doctor throughout their life. I mean, anyone in general, it's a way to have one doctor that knows you closely, knows you intimately. It's someone that you trust and you can go to in a time of concern or a time of crisis, but also, like I said before, preventative health, to get yearly checkups, to see if your cholesterol, your blood pressure, to see if your glucose is well maintained, to bounce ideas off of, to come to us with certain things that you'd like to try, different diets, different exercise plans. And we have, being from a research institution like Hershey Medical Center, there's a lot going on here and a lot of information and learning and teaching. And so that, I think, really does play into the care that we provide our patients here as well.
Yeah, the research-based medicine is definitely something that's a plus with Penn State Health Medical Center. And you touched on a little bit preventative care and how important that is. It's kind of the reason why you go for yearly checkups or a physical when you're a kid getting ready for sports or things like that. How important is it to approach medicine from a preventative standpoint?
I think it's, like anything, it's if you can catch an issue well in advance, or if you know your risk, and that's, something about a family medicine doctor is, we may have taken care of your father. We know what your genetic background is, and that can help us be able to tailor care towards you. Preventative care is essentially doing a maintenance and using our diagnostics to be able to tell different risk factors that might put you at specific risk for especially things like cancer, diabetes, heart disease, and how can we mitigate that risk. And I like to think in my life personally is that we all need backup. You need to know a good dentist, you need to have a good doctor. If you belong to a spiritual community, you need to have a good pastor. Someone to check in on at times of need, but also at the same time, someone that you can trust to regularly see on a common basis, someone to get along with.
Yeah, that's such an important point with all of those different positions you've mentioned, with dentist, a pastor, a doctor. It's somebody that if you have a consistent source, is someone who gets to know you, gets to know your family. So that kind of transitions into the next part of this is, especially with the pandemic, mental health has been something that people have had to focus on. If you have that consistent person in your life, whether it be a doctor, a dentist, whatever, you can pick up on things about a patient that maybe someone who doesn't have a full history with somebody could. You can pick up on little things.
Sure, absolutely. I feel like so grateful to have patients it's a courageous act to be vulnerable and to share with people. And, I don't take that lightly. COVID, as you mentioned, has kind of amplified some of everybody's regular daily struggles. You'll hear a lot of a sentence said in this time, in a pandemic at the end of it. I'm raising kids in a pandemic. I'm parenting or homeschooling in a pandemic. And not to mention the awful loss that people are having right now who've lost individuals and had seen up close what this disease can do, without the element of, the ceremony or saying goodbye or closure. And, this is a tough time. And I feel like there are things in our lives that are challenges. They're always going to be there. But if you have someone to walk along the journey with you, and like you said, be able to identify things in the early stages, and someone that you can trust to open up with, I think it's going to make the difference. So
Yeah,
I love that part of my job.
absolutely. And I think you really hit the nail on the head there about the vulnerability somebody has to have to talk about mental health issues, and having a doctor that you've been able to relate with almost all your life probably makes that process a lot easier.
I hope so.
Definitely. Well, Dr. Germano, I want to thank you so much for taking the time and giving us more information about Penn State Health and what you have to offer.
All right, Jordan, thank you. We also need great newscasters like yourself in our cast of our characters. So thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much. And folks, if you want any more information about setting up having a family doctor or more primary care providers, you can go to pshcc.org/familymeddocs. Or if you just want any more information about all the different care that Penn State Health provides, pshcc.org/care. Folks, we have much more still to come on the show today. Stay with us.